What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today. And today I have an exciting 1 to 200 model unboxing for you all. I really hope all of you are excited for this, as today we dive back into a realm that we haven't visited in quite a long time here in the 1 to 200 sector. It's been really cool to be getting more 1 to 200s lately, and this deal was just too good to be true. So of course I got it when I saw it, and really excited for this, as this was a wonderful price. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. First, I do want to say though, I'm actually not going to be keeping this one, unfortunately. It's going to be going to my good buddy Sean Spotting. I would have kept it, but I know how much he loves the type of aircraft that's in here, so I was like, I can't just steal it from him. So I told him that it was out there, and he immediately said that he wanted it, but he was nice enough to let me at least take a look at it, so that's really cool. So here it is, everybody. This is going to be a Hogan 1 to 200 scale Dassault Falcon 2000 rather, LX, and this is Foxtrot Hotel Mike Charlie Golf. These aircraft are not the easiest to obtain. I mean, they do release them here and there, but you typically see Hogan making more commercial airliners. So when I saw this for a whopping, get this, $30, I cannot pass it up. And I thought that was a great price. So once again, really excited to have this. And he was always asking me, Sean, that is, he was like, where are the 1 to 200 biz jets? Where are they at? So I always forward him a link if I see one. So again, this is going to be really cool. We do have a stand here. It is a pretty manageable size. It's almost too small, to be honest, but still a pretty good size. So for this particular frame, it looks like about probably about a 757 and 1 to 400 would be my comp for it. So that's pretty solid. But anyway, you have the stand here, so we'll go ahead and put that together. And we also have the Dassault Falcon itself. I really like the Falcons. I think they're really cool. This one looks like it already exhibits quite a bit of really nice detail. Ooh, that's nice. Wow. So there it is, the Dassault Falcon 2000 with some really solid detail, to be honest. I'm very impressed. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the stand, and we're going to take a look because it's quite cool. So let me go ahead and fix up the stand here. Oh, it pops in backwards. That's a little different compared to most of the stands we have pop in forward. So that's kind of cool. Okay, here we go for the 1 to 200 Dassault Falcon here in the 1 to 200 scale. I don't see a pointer anywhere. This pencil is going to work. It's not the best one I have in my portfolio, but we'll definitely make it work. Okay, so here it is. Once again, a really good look here. This is really nice. I'm not sure if it was registered to France or where exactly they got it to, but anyway, this is a really nice looking aircraft. I like the green along with the dark gray on there as well. So definitely a nice looking aircraft, and it will prove powerful for Sean and everybody else. So it's still great to get to review this here and take a look. So once again, feeling very fortunate to have it. So that said, we won't waste any further time and go ahead and get started. Here's the cockpit windows along with the nose cone right here, and then you got the nose landing gear here, which has some pretty good detail to it, including these back two stubs, so I think those look pretty nice. Got the nose landing gear door as well, so definitely a fan of that, and really want to highlight that nose shape. That's a really good effort here by Hogan, so really great mold on their side. Here's the L1 door right here, and then you can tell you got a bottom antenna right there that looks quite nice. And you have the Dassault Falcon logo right here. Very basic details. There's not too much to it. I think this is an older offering from them. I'll have to check the database at some point. But if I had to guess, we're looking at probably, 2009 maybe. I have no exact idea, but it's somewhere from back quite a ways. So yeah, definitely understandable why, it still doesn't have much detail, but it still looks nice. As of for this particular frame, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows. So what you would expect there. And you also have the top antenna as well. Not many other details to note here in front besides a little piece right there. I'm not sure if that's some sort of light or what exactly, like a hub or what that is. But anyway, it looks pretty cool there. So definitely some good detail. One of the best parts of the aircraft, no doubt about it, is the green stripe right here. So it starts here by the cockpit windows and goes all the way to this area where it merges with this gray one that starts up. But first another green one starts and then it loops into that same one we were talking about. You got this dark gray here that goes all the way throughout, and that ends all the way back here, which I can probably already go ahead and show you. You can see that ends right below the tail right there, so that's pretty cool there around that dashed box. And then we have one more green one that starts here and gets back to the cargo door, which is the next major detail here on the fuselage. You can see how nice that looks. I'll give you a little bit of a tilt so you can see that a little better. So definitely impressive detail, and overall that looks quite nice. Here's the wings. Solid detail on those. They look quite nice. You have the beautiful flap slat and speed brake detail there. Pretty standard, not crazy detail, but definitely adequate and looks nice on a desk or any other placement where you want to put it. The winglets look really cool. That's a really neat design here on the Falcon 2000. You also have other Falcons like the 7X and 9X that have different designs from that, so pretty cool to note what this one has, so that's quite cool. The main landing gear, nice and simple. There's not too much crazy detail to it, but it's definitely accurate and proportional, so that's cool. You also got the landing gear doors, which are also nicely placed and have a good angle to complement that, so definitely a nice observation to note that. You also have one more cargo door down there along with an antenna, so that's really cool. And the underneath here, a couple of small details, but not too much. Just a little beacon there, and that's about it. You do have the registration there on the bottom left of the wing, so that's cool. Main landing gear doors right there, and then no registration on the top. And you have the registration of this aircraft is Foxtrot Hotel Mike Charlie Golf. I'm not sure what type of engines these are, but they look quite nice. So here's a little spin around here so you can get a better look at what those look like. So definitely pretty cool. You also have the piece where they would go clamshell mode. So I love the clamshell, and cool to see it here on the Falcon 2000. Speaking of that, there's the 2000S there on the tail, and then we continue the color scheme there as we have the green and blue, or sorry, green and gray rather, start again, and they swoop up to the tail there and have 3 lines, kind of making almost like an S, but obviously it goes off the tail a little bit, so you can't really tell exactly what it would be, but of course it's a nice color palette for sure, regardless of the case. As you can tell here, with the horizontal stabilizers, very unique design here on the Falcon airplanes where they're only a fourth of the way up the tail, or a third, or whatever proportion that would be. So definitely very interesting to note that. And they also have a downwards tilt as well. So you can see it's probably like a 3-degree slant, which is very different and very interesting to think about this aircraft and its aerodynamic capabilities as a result of that. So, but it's still a very efficient private jet, biz jet, regardless of the case. You can see we have some stubs off the tail right there. That's quite nice to see. In the back of the aircraft, very nice as well. There's the color swoops once again that look pretty cool. So very interesting to note where the colors cut off and start again. So yeah, very cool to see that. We also have one detail right there. I'm not sure what that is, if it's a panel, what it is, but cool to see that along with another dashed zone there. In the APU, also phenomenally detailed. You can see that little piece there and how much detail they put into that. So overall, really nice and definitely a really cool model to see right here. So yeah, this is a really great model. Again, this one's rather old. I'm not exactly sure when it's from, but it definitely is showing its age with regards to less detail, but you know, simple is nice, and they definitely didn't mess up any piece of the puzzle with this particular frame. Another major observation I want to make is this kind of reminds me of Aero Classics in 1-400, a very consistent offering. There's no unproportional details with it, but obviously it's not the most detailed aircraft in the world. So the proportions are great, and that can definitely make or break an aircraft. In this particular case, I think it makes this Falcon model that much better. So that's really cool to see that right there. Otherwise, it's a great model. Definitely wish I could keep it, but hopefully I can run across another one sometime, whether it's at an airline collectible show or in this case eBay. So it's kind of funny. I've talked in the past about how I haven't been able to buy more eBay aircraft lately, and the one that I probably would have bought ends up not going to me. So that's kind of funny, but hopefully we'll begin some more eBay acquisitions here in the near future. I recently got, was it Flowered Hummingbird? That was one. So definitely want to get back to it. That was a fun collecting era when I bought so much on there. So I definitely want to get back to it. And admittingly, there's some really good deals. I've been eyeing some lots on there, which means, you know, multiple aircraft, trying to purchase those and maybe flip a couple of those off. But with regards to flipping those aircraft for profit, not literally flipping them off. I'm sorry, everyone. So hopefully that wasn't took too far out of context. But anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed this unboxing video. This is definitely a cool aircraft, and Sean will greatly appreciate this. And once again, really cool to get the feature here today, and I hope all of you enjoyed it. That being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Just process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.